All right, man. Hey, call him like Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Kakwadash, and double honors to the apostle of the great millstone, peace and salutations unto the elect. And you got something known as the school to prison pipeline, man. All right, school to prison pipeline. So we wasn't meant to thrive here. We weren't meant to thrive here, and yeah, we just we're set up to fail in the society, man. And this is how you know where the Israelites and the curses are real, man, because we are those people that's written of in this book. And when you look at every aspect, every small little detail of life, what you come to find out is that, indeed, man's goings of the Lord, man. All right. Because when you study, like when you study these scriptures, and you get the full understanding of it, man, you look back at your life, and you come to find out, man, that every turn of the corner, the Lord was always there, man, and He set us on His path, man. Okay. To ultimately, man, come into this truth. But there's a but see, the thing is, man, you could have ended up much, much worse, man. I ain't gonna touch on it a little bit, man, because you got something called the school to prison pipeline, man. So when you go to public school, right, in this society, you go to public school, they really mess you up, bro. They don't educate you. Especially these inner city schools, man. They don't educate you. They put you in an environment where it's nothing but drugs. They're basically like being in the hood. Going to one of these inner city schools, especially Boston public schools, man. I mean, that's just like a prison house up there. You got women pregnant. You got all kind of stuff going on, man. You got metal detectors, niggas bringing shotguns to school. I mean, so you're set up to fail in this society, man. All right, you're set up to fail. Yeah, there are some kids that end up getting all these good grades and going doing this and that, but the majority, Jake, man, the only way they're gonna get out of the vicious cycle of school to jail and working fucking minimum wage, doing all that shit, the only way they're gonna get out of there is some type of basketball, some type of sports scholarship. All right, because the majority of them, it's hard for them to excel in the classroom because you have many things going on. Okay, you got poverty at home. All right, that's one thing. Esau set up the society and got your mama and your daddy poor, right? So there's that. All right, then you got the environment that you're surrounded in. Okay, you living in the hood, or you going to a hood ass school. All right, so that means that you don't get access to the best materials, best information. You get you get what the rest of the populace gets, what the peasants get. Okay, you get free meals. Okay, they give you some bullshit food at lunch, right? Then they end up when you go to class, they give you some bullshit information. That's not what the people in the boarding school are learning. The people in the boarding school are learning how to run the world. That's what they learn. Daddy paid $100K a year for them to go to that school. You would never make $100K in your life. In the statistic, I mean, in a year you won't make $100K, man. All right. Statistically speaking, the chances of you making that much money are slim to none because of the simple fact that you went to public school. Because it's going to make it harder for you to get to a top level university. And it's going to make it harder for you to get into a top level high paying job. Unless you find some type of way, because Jay got sought. So they find some type of, they start a business, do it, but if it wasn't for the fact that we're Israelites and the Lord finds a way for us to persevere, bro, like these other nations, they wouldn't make it in the environment that Jake grew up in. They wouldn't make it in these inner cities. They wouldn't make it in these they wouldn't thrive, man. They wouldn't get to the level of excellence that Jake gets through, because we're meant to go through the hell. We're meant to suffer. All right. We're meant to, okay, we're built for this. That's how we got through slavery, man. But again, to get back to the point, man, here it is. So when you go to these schools, right, you're being set up for failure, bro. You're being set up for failure. You're being set up for the okie doke, man. All right, because what they do to you is they groom you to go to jail, man. Real shit. They groom your ass to go straight to the prison house. They groom you into the chain gang, you know. But you don't even know it, because here it is. You're a kid. You're a young man, and this is the age where you're supposed to be getting instructed. All right, but here it is. Your parents, if you even have them, they're too busy getting the money so you could survive, so the family could thrive and survive. All right. So you know, we're trapped on all sides, man. And again, you know, going back to these damn public schools and all this whole system is just corrupt, man. This is a corrupt ass system. This is a corrupt, damn demonic, evil system where, you know, you're being groomed to go to prison, man. All right. You're being groomed to be a prison, and you're not being trained up in the way that you should go. You're not being taught the right things. You're being manipulated. Your mind's being poured with nonsense. Okay. You're being surrounded by nothing but foolishness, folly, madness. All right. Things that profit you little, things that profit you nothing. That's what you learn in public school. You go to public schools, and they teach your ass how to be a nigga. That's what they teach you, bro. They don't teach you how to, you know, how to really make it in this world, man. All right. And you know, they say it starts in the house, man. But yeah, our households are destroyed, man. I remember going to school, man. And and like, yo, all these kids have broken homes, man. All these kids are, you know, running around. I remember the first time I seen Jake, like, you know, in their natural state. You know, you go over these people's houses and shit, and then you see how they're living in, and it's like, damn, it's crazy. But everybody's scenario is different, man. So Esau, what he does, man, is that he just packs all these damn kids in these different schools and has them out there, you know, learning this bullshit curriculum that was set up by the Rockefellers, by the way, because they don't want to set up the public school system, which the public school system is set up to keep your ass simple, man. You know, because you don't learn nothing. All right, you don't learn anything. You don't learn nothing. You don't. The only thing you learn is hard experiences, man. How not to trust nobody. You know, you learn fucked up experiences, man. And going to that school. And then you got to figure out your life, man. Once you leave that school, you got to figure out your life, man. So this whole system was not set up for us to thrive, man. That proves that we're the Israelites, bro. Because, yeah, just from the time that you're born, bro, K through 12, they're pumping you with filth, man. They're feeding you shitty food, and basically they're keeping you in an after school program. These public schools are like an after school program for adolescents. You know, the after school program to send your ass straight to jail afterwards, because that's where most men end up if they don't make something out of themselves in the school system, which is very hard to do, because they literally make it very hard for your ass to even make it to school, man. They put these schools far as hell from your house. I remember I had to go far as hell when I came up here. I had to go to that one school. I ain't gonna say the name, but I had to go to that one school. That shit was far as hell, man. That shit was far, bro. And I didn't even know where the hell it was, man. I had to wake up early as shit in the morning, get up in there. Not, you know, everybody goes through stuff, man. You know, certain people in other countries, they got to freaking walk miles to school and all that. We understand that, but here in Babylon, I'm just speaking on my experience, and certain others, uh, here it is. They put you in an environment to fail, bro. They set you up in an environment to fail. Like I remember going to the auditorium, man. They have people speaking to you. They have like speakers, which this show you the importance of your leaders, man. It show you the importance of the people that's around you, the people that especially when you're young, man. All right, these people are telling us like this nigga. I know the kids were like, that they were playing. They wasn't listening to the guy, as normal, kids do. The dude came up there and he said, man, I see a lot of Uber drivers around here, man. I see a lot of I see a lot of, and they go to all the schools and do that shit, bro. And they be your own people. They be your own people that look like you over there shitting on your ass. They be shitting on you, on the youth. They come to the school and they literally sitting there talking about, nigga, you niggas ain't gonna be nothing but McDonald's workers. That's all y'all niggas gonna be. Like, well, what kind of shit is that, bro? But that's the teachers that we have. Those are the educators, man. Those are the people that's working as teachers, man. Those are the people that are guidance counselors, man. You know what I mean? Those are guidance counselors. Those are people that they don't give a shit about you in them damn schools. The school system, they're barely staying open. The school is barely staying open, man. The people that work there, they're getting underpaid. They're understaffed. They're underpaid, man. That's why I used to remember they used to always have substitute teachers, man. Like, damn, where's the teacher at? The bitch never wants to work. Why? Because they're not getting paid nothing, man. The teachers are getting paid pennies, compared to what they really have to do. They don't want to deal with all these damn kids. These kids are bad as hell, So the system is just screwed, bro. And, you got to work extra hard to make something out yourself, man. Like, shit is crazy, man. But this society and this system was not set up for us to win, bro. It was set up for you to fuck up and go to jail, man. Okay? Because they put all this extra weight on you. They put all this like, what I'm saying? They put all this shit on you as Israel, as Jake, man. Especially as the man, the women, they're just born. Like, and let's go into that topic too, man. A man is made, brother. A man is made. A woman is just born, man. She's just born, man. Okay, we love our women, and all that, but look, once they leave high school, they leave their high school pregnant, and somebody gonna, deal with them or whatever the hell, whatever's gonna happen, whatever, But you as a man, brother, ain't nobody gonna take care of you, my nigga. Ain't nobody gonna take care of you. Ain't nobody. They're gonna laugh at your ass if you become some failure. If this girl becomes a failure, they're not gonna laugh at her, man. They're gonna take care of her ass. They're gonna take care of a woman, But you, brother, they're trying to send your ass to jail. I can't even tell you how many little young boys, little young Jakes, Puerto Ricans, Negroes, Caribbeans, no matter what they were, I can tell you how many of them got expelled, kicked out, and you know what happens to you when you get expelled? You got a record on your shit, man. You get expelled. They can send you to DYS. They send you to all these different. You know what I'm saying? They're not there to help you, bro. These counselors, these principals, you know what I'm saying? They're not there to help you, man. They're never there to help you. They got so many kids. They don't give a fuck. You're just a number on a page, and they hoping your ass graduate. If you don't graduate, fuck you. All right, whatever. It doesn't matter to them, So you look at these other people and how they live in their schools and their these private schools and these white people schools, man. They sit there and educate these kids, man. They sit there and put confidence in these kids, man. They sit there and take the time out for these kids. For Jake, bro, middle finger to you, boy. Middle finger. All right. So fast forward to today. Fast forward to modern 2024, and what I'm saying, this truth and all that, right? So now you see why things are the way they are, man. Now you see why the Lord set us on the path that He set us on. We wasn't meant to make it in school and do all this shit, bro, and be one of these people in this world. You know what I'm saying? Speaking for myself personally, all right. And you brothers out there that's in this truth or whatever, like if we look, every man has his lot, every man has his path, and I damn sure it wasn't meant to make it in that damn school, man. In the schooling world, because that takes a very particular spirit, man. You gotta have a lot of like, you gotta sit there and go through them books and read this stupid ass philosophies that they talking about. You gotta pretend that you care about this stuff. You know, I don't know. Them people that made valedictorian and honor rolls and all that. I really, I commend them because I don't know how they do it, man. They really got to be into them. They got to be dedicated to becoming something in this world. But see, the Spirit never had us, dedicated to this damn world. The Spirit had us on a different path, man. Every man has his path. All right. But again, this prison to school pipeline, man, that shit is terrible, bro. You know how many of these kids are in prison because of how that damn school didn't do them a service. Because if you stay in school and do the right thing, you won't end up in that damn prison. Unless you do some white collar crime, and then that's another story. Blue collar crime and white collar crime, which that's a story for another day. But yeah, this school system and all this shit really fucked Jake up, bro. Because this is where you're supposed to be educated, man. Matter of fact, let's read that definition real quick. Okay, but first, Proverbs 22 and verse 6. It says, train up a child in the way that he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. Yeah, and you're training up these children to be reprobates, man. Like I said, these schools are basically just they're just like places where you put these kids so they don't be roaming the streets. But when you actually go to these schools, they're not being educated the right way, man. They're not being educated at all. They're not being instilled with values. They're not learning things that they actually use in everyday life. They're not specialized in any field and trained. It says train up a child the way they should go. Training, you receive training at a vocation school or whatever. But most people don't go to no vocational school. They go to a regular school where they learn regular shit, and stuff that they never use in life at the end of the day. And then you know what I'm saying? And then the people that are around you at that damn school, the kids, they damn sure don't care about you. The teachers don't care about you. Okay, you getting bullied in school. People bullying your ass. Everybody gets bullied in school. Everybody gets bullied. You sitting there. You gotta. And when you go to these public schools, you gotta fight for your life, nigga. You really gotta fight. Like if you act like a little bitch, they're gonna eat you up. Unless you know somebody, whatever the hell, depending on what school you go to. But that's how the schools go. So hey. So you getting beat up in school. You fight in school. You gotta fight your teachers. You gotta fight people at home. You gotta fight. Look at the youth, man. That's why they end up in prison or killing themselves. Or they end up on because there's no escape. You know what I'm saying? They're all over the place. They're just oppressed, bro. They're just oppressed. So that's why you see these youth the way they are. They're just going worse and worse. They end up like young in the fool. They end up like Julio Fulio, man. They end up like Chief Keef, but Chief Keef and them, they actually, they sold their soul, so they got something in the world. But if they didn't sell their soul and become some rapper, they would have been in the hood dead somewhere, So yeah, the script say Proverbs 22 and 6, train up a child the way he should go. When he's old, he'll not depart from it. All right. What do you learn when you go to these damn schools? You learn how to roll up. You learn how to smoke some weed. You learn how to sell drugs. Okay, that's what they're doing in school. They're selling drugs, man. You know how fucked up that is, bro? That shit's fucked up, man. But it's the reality, man. That's what's going on. Niggas are selling dope. They're bringing scales to school. They're bringing fucking weapons. They're doing all kind of shit, bro. And this is a place of education. This is supposed to be a place of learning, That's why I seen my first gun in school. I was like, what the hell is this? They act like it was, they talk about it like it's something, like it was normal, man. Like it was some normal shit. The gangs are all in there, That's what public school do to you, man. Public school will turn you into a damn demon, man. That's why the people, man, they want their kids to go to the best little private schools and all that, and all that for that same reason, because you take them to one of these damn inner city schools, on these regular schools, and they're being polluted by these damn kids, the principal and them, you know. So it really affects your life trajectory, man. You know what I'm saying? Where you how you're educated as a youngin, man. And in this society, we were set up to fail, bro. We were set up to fail from the beginning because this place was set up on the basis of white supremacy of slavery. Woe to you that have established a town by blood. Right? That's this place. It's established by blood. It's established by witchcraft. You know? So how could you expect it to be nurturing to us, man? Right? Because that's one of the definitions for education is to nurture. So you're nurturing, you know, you're building up, you edifying, right? Again, going back to that word edification, right? But anyways, here it is. There's no balance in the society, man. There's no you know. And I'm just thinking back to that whole time, man. And that was a fucking dark time, bro. That's a dark time, you know. Even though I did enjoy it, you know, I did enjoy it because one good thing I would say, a lot of tail feather, you know. But that's the only basically good thing about public school, man. That's all, you know. That's all, boy. It's a prison to jail pipeline, man. Where the statistics, man, you know, are not in favor of Jake, you know, that go to public school, boy. You're more likely to end up in prison, bro. You're more likely that, especially when these inner city New York schools or Baltimore or any inner city school is gonna be run down, old as hell, with no equipment, no facilities, no nothing, man. You know, and they got these kids all up there, all messed up, simple as hell. You know, and that's basically the people that you see walking around here. Most of them went to public school. That's why they can't talk right. They can't articulate a proper sentence to you. You know. Because there's no more standards, man. You know, there's no more standards. They let them pass with any type of grades. I remember how many people walked that stage, man. There was a lot of people that walked that damn stage, man. And half of them didn't even deserve to be up there. They didn't even get the grades. I just let them go. Just let them go. Let's get these kids up out of here, man. It's a sad fucking world, bro. It's a sad world, man. They don't care about the youth. That's how that. And then they wonder why the population is like this. The future of these kids. Because look at how you training up these children. You screwing their minds up, man. That's why you got all this lawlessness, homelessness, and lack of production. That's why America doesn't produce shit. Because you got a bunch of children that didn't learn shit. You got a bunch of children that were educated in the wrong way. You know, they weren't even taught geography. And, you know, I had to learn all that shit on my own, man. Really, true history. You had to learn all that shit on your own. It says education, child rearing, training of animals. A rearing, a training, right? Yeah, because you're basically like an animal, man. You know, as youth, you're like an animal, man, and you need to be trained, man. You need to be educated. You need to be what? Cultured. You know, what they call what's that one word? What is it? Cultured, but it's another word. Goddamn. You need to be damn, it's on the tip of my tongue. I hate when this happens. You need to be not sophisticated, but it's another word. It'll nevertheless, you know, the point is that you need to be taught, you know, instructed in the right way, man. That's why it says train up a child in the way they should go, man. But the way that Esau set all this shit up, man, it's really demonic, man. It's very much demonic, man. You know, if you trace back all these crimes and shit that happened, a lot of the fact is that there's no father in that man's life or that woman's life. They didn't get a proper education. They didn't have because these are people that more than likely commit these crimes because they're desperate. You know, they can't find work, they can't do this, they can't do that. And in this world, if you ain't got no skills or whatever, you don't you're gonna have a hard time, man. You're gonna have a hard time. I'll say that much. Like, even you got these people with highfalutin degrees, all kind of money, and all kind of status and shit, which they can't get no jobs. They can't. They're over there. I know many people that's in that boat. Oh, I'm still looking for a job. You have to get. Oh, well, yeah, nah, I ain't working. And them niggas went to school, did all this shit. So, anyways, this whole society is just set up to fail, man. Anyways, because it's run by this cracker devil who's a master at disaster, man. He's a master at disaster. That's why when you look at the statistics, which I was about to pull it up, but I ended up not being able to. But it was I should have did it earlier. But the U.S. system is behind. You know what I'm saying? These other countries. The U.S. system is their test scores and all that. For these kids, it's dragging behind these other nations, man, because these other nations are more proficient in actual things that matter: science, technology, math, and STEM. Right? STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. Right? So engineering, man, these people are falling behind. That's why they got so many positions open, that they can't fill because they got to outsource the talent from other countries. That's why I used to work at Hertz. They was renting cars and shit, and the people that would get off the airplane, man, they'll be foreigners, man. They all come over here to work for these American companies, man. They're all foreigners and shit, coming from Germany, coming from the UK, all right? And these other countries, bro, they actually educate these kids, man. They educate them. They sit there and they nurture them, man. They nurture them. They put them under the yoke, but actually it becomes that the society's better off for it. The society's much better off. Okay, they have an educated mass of people, an educated population, I should say, and they have a nice work-life balance. They have less crime than America. So shit. Over here, man, these people have a low level of education. They're on a low vibration. That's why the crime rate is high. Hey, when the vibration is low, the crime rate is high. When the knowledge is low, the drug use is high. You know what I'm saying? The homelessness is high. See, that's why the people are on a low level of education, because in other countries, college is free, man. In other countries, college is free, bro. Over here, college is not free, man. College is not free, boy. You gotta pay an arm and a leg to go to college. That's another thing that's demonic as hell. They charging for the information that should be free, right? Knowledge is now they charging for knowledge. The Lord didn't charge us for this knowledge, did he? He said, freely you have received, freely give. Isaiah 55:6, right? No, Isaiah 55:6 says, seek ye the Lord. Isaiah 58:1, right? I said, cry loud, spare not. But I think it's the first verse, Isaiah 55:1. Matter of fact, let me go and read it real quick. I always get confused between the two. Yeah, ho, everyone that thirsted, yeah. Isaiah 55:1. Ho, everyone that thirsted, come to the waters. He that have no money, come ye buy and eat. Come buy milk and wine without money and without price. Yeah, without money and without price, man. Without money and without price. So here it is in college, man. They charging your ass a fortune, man, to go to one of these prestigious universities, man. All right, and those are the ones that get to hire, easier jobs, man. Especially white boy, because this society is like that. It's pure racist, and they don't act like racism don't exist. Oh, no, they ain't racist, man. That shit ain't true. Um, but anyway, so yeah, they're gonna charge you like over here, even Northeastern. That Northeastern, not even like a, they wouldn't say Ivy League school, but it's a pretty decent school. Um, More so for technology and all that. It's they said 70,000, man. 70,000. She said a semester. I think it was like a year or something like that. But for 70,000, man. All right, for one for 1 year, man. So that's a whole salary for for a high payer, high earner, right? So called, right? Nowadays, 70,000 ain't even that much in all these different cities, man. You living in this high rent, you know, that ain't even that much for one person, or whatever, with a family or whatever. That ain't enough for what they call the American dream. You gotta be a millionaire nowadays for the dream. But how many of these people are millionaires? This society was set up for the top to thrive, man. You at the bottom, you just fight for the scraps, man. And that's what public school is. You fighting for the scraps, man. Literally, you got niggas fighting like it's the jail. Because next stop is the jail, bro. If you don't graduate and do your thing, you're gonna end up in the jail. And they make it goddamn hard for you to graduate because they put all these niggas in the school. Right? They put all these weed, drugs, and all this shit in the school, and then or they allow it up in there. They can't really help it because you putting all this in this environment, right? So then you got that. You got the teachers don't give a shit about you. They're not there to really help you, And they're sitting there talking shit. Like it's crazy. It's crazy, man. I remember being in that school, man, and like, yeah, kids are bad and shit, but they look at you like a damn like a piece of shit, bro. They look at you like a piece of shit in the school, man. Especially, and they're your own people, man. Your teachers be they be Latinos, they be they don't be white folks, man. you know. I remember the woman teacher used to hate my ass, man. The woman teacher used to hate. I don't blame her. I don't blame her though, but woman teacher, she was just like that one the one they used to do humanities and shit. That damn demon. Which I seen her the other day, man. I don't think she even recognized me, man. But I ran into a few of my old teachers, man. But there were some decent ones. But the ones I remember was in my infancy, man. The one, there was one that I always remember. The first one, it was exceptional, man. But the rest of these teachers, that damn near all of them are like, I ain't got too much good to say, But that's because they're not even well paid, man, and they don't really care about their job no more like they used to, because it just creates an environment of like just hell, just pure hell, man. These schools are pure hell, man. These little schools, they're set up to put your ass in jail, the black man in jail, the Latino man in jail. I don't know how many of these dudes I went to school with are in jail, man, or dead. All right, and that school was supposed to stop them from going to the grave. That school was supposed to stop them from, it's supposed to educate you so you'll make something out of yourself. But what it does is just destroy you, man. All right, because all you're seeing in that damn school is nigga shit. The bullshit music, the culture, that's why it's better to just homeschool your kids. But that's hard enough because you can't do that because you ain't got no money to do it. You need money to do everything. Homeschool meaning you got to work from home and you got a job to work from home. I mean, that's become a new thing now since the pandemic, right? But Esau set all this up, man, just to see you fall. All right, the trap. It says Matthew 7. Let's go. No, Psalm 7. Okay. All right, this devil set us up to fail. He dig a pit for us, man. To say Psalm chapter 7:15 says, it said he made a pit and digged it and has fallen into the ditch which he made. His mischief shall return upon his own head, and his violent dealing shall come down his own path. And I'll praise the Lord according to his righteousness, and will sing praise to the name of the Lord Most High. Right? So his mischief return upon his own head, man. His own mischief, his violent dealing. So he made a pit and digged it. And this is one of the pits, man. You got many pits. You got child support's a pit. You know what I'm saying? Everything's a pit in this society, man. A car, you know what I'm saying? You got to pay off the car, and you got to pay with interest. You got to pay the house, the mortgage, which the word mortgage means to the death. You paying that shit all your life. You know what I'm saying? Unless you hit the lottery or sell out or become some multi-millionaire entrepreneur, you ain't gonna be able to pay off your house within the 30 years. That means that you have to work or supplement your income, double it or something like that, and making to afford a house that whatever. A lot of these houses, especially in this region, in these neck of the woods, these houses go for an arm and a leg, man. Compared to down south, whatever, southwest, whatever the hell. But even there, whatever the case may be, it's all expensive. So you're paying this shit off till you die. So that's another pit, just basic things that a man needs, right? Water, food, all that shit. It's all expensive. Food, basic necessities, man. A roof over your head, right? So, man, everything's a pit. And, even having kids is a pit. Getting married is a pit. Getting married, you think you're doing a good thing. They telling you, oh, well, that's what you're supposed to do, blah, blah, he. Okay, then you end up doing it, then you get married, then you have these kids, then all of a sudden she don't want to be with your ass no more because of the society, whatever the hell, or, you exercise your right to be a man, you got you some tail, and then she want to leave, all this. That's how this world is. So everything that they tell you in school to do end up fucking you. End up, for a lot of it ends up destroying you. Right? So it's all a trap, bro. It's all a damn game, man. The Esau been playing for a long time, man. And our people play right into their hands, But can you really blame them? Like, here it is. They don't know shit else. And then, they have this truth, but the Lord only dealing with his elect. So ultimately, this whole game is rigged in our favor. But the way the Lord had it played out, this devil has rigged it in his favor. Catch my drift, right? So he set up all this shit against you, but the Lord ultimately has the chess move in your favor. The chess piece moving in your favor. But nevertheless, it's still you still got to go through it. And you still got to experience it. And going through all this shit in this world is a necessary evil. It's a necessary evil. Because how can you be a God without knowing both good and evil? Experiencing good and evil. Experiencing the good and the bad. And that public school bullshit is bad, totally bad. Yeah, that's hell, man. That's hell, bro. All right. And it's set up to fail, to make you fail, man. It's set up to destroy you. Because the numbers don't lie. The statistics speak for themselves, man. All right. If you go to damn one of these inner city public schools, you most likely end up with a damn criminal record for defending yourself, some type of felony, or something, man. You caught up in some gang or something. This is just the way of the world. California, all over the place, man. All these places are bad, man, and they're full of just all kind of criminals, man. All these places are bad. All the little ghettos, man. Texas is bad. Louisiana is bad. Alabama is bad. But they got parts of it that's decent. But Jake don't live over there. Our people don't stay over there. They don't got the money to stay over there. They don't have the. That's why Esau called redlining. You know, get you niggas up out of there and with the wealth. There's a new form of slavery. Debt slavery. You know, they don't got you all shackled up, but they got you signed the paperwork. That's what the whole Emancipation Proclamation was about. Emancipating the slaves and all that. Well, at the end of the day, you was just transferred over to this white man from the plantation owners, like the private slave owner, to the corporate government. You know, the federal government owning you now. So the federal government owns you now. Right? The central bankers, it's not the family, the Johnson family across the way, anymore. It's the actual government itself, the white man power structure, Uncle Sam, whatever you want to call it. All right. It's not, this devil over there that's driving his car right there. He don't have any more power than you do. Even though, he got the complexion for the protection though, and certain other things, he's an Edomite, and but he's not on the level of the elites. The elites are the ones that's owning you. They got the bill of sale. The bill of sale, man. The elites are the ones that funded the slave ships, man. They're the ones that paid for the Pinta, the Santa Maria, the small headers, man. They paid for the good ship Jesus, which they got you worshiping to this day, man. All right, and you learn that in the church, which the church, that's a whole nother prison gateway. That's a whole nother damn scheme and pit. All right, that's another pit that's been digged, for our people, man. But ultimately, man, this whole ordeal is necessary for us to understand right and wrong, man. And actually, it make you tough, bro. Going through all that shit, it hardens you, man. It puts you in a state that you need to be. Again, as it says in Proverbs 20 and 24, man's goings of the Lord. How can a man that understand his own way? Every step of man is guided by the Heavenly Father, man. So if he end up putting you in one of these damn prison houses, the schools, you make the best out of it. You do what you can, take care of you and your family, and that's it, But don't let it fucking consume you, because it will consume. It will consume many, and it will turn them out and destroy them. The bad influences. You know what I'm saying? It's a dark goddamn world, man. Okay. So yeah, just for the younger audience and all that, that's in that damn that's in that damn gauntlet of the public school system, man. Which that's most Jake, it's messed up, but hey, you gotta suffer it, man. But you don't realize how fucked up it is until you actually get up out of there, man. Then you actually understand how messed up that crap is, man. But anyways, hey, call I'm like Hawa, Bashim, Yamshai, Bashim, Kabidash. Double honors to the apostle of the great millstone, peace. Salutations to the elect. Yeah, public school is another damn pitfall for Jake, which leads them to jail, which leads them to a cycle of life of craziness, man. But yeah, Esau is a devil, and he set this whole thing up, man, to see us fall, man. But ultimately, the scriptures say, "Blessed be he that liveth to see the downfall of his enemies," man. So he's gonna drink up the dregs, double of that cup. Psalms 82 and verse 6. Yeah, I have said ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. We shall die like men and fall like one of the princes. Yeah, so hey, you subject to damn public school, man. You know, you shall fall and die like men and fall like one of the princes, man. So like one of these other nations, man. All right. But the time gonna come, you know what I'm saying, well, we ain't gonna be, subject to this bullshit no more, man. You know. All right, so with that, shalom, shalom.